Allora, siamo qui nel camerino dello backstage dell'Arena Santa Giuliana, abbiamo con noi una personalità importantissima nella storia della musica. Il signore si chiama Jean-Paul Monique, ma nessuno lo conosce come Jean-Paul Monique, tutti lo conoscono come Bluey, e lui è uno dei padri fondatori di uno dei gruppi più famosi della scena dell'acid jazz, il grande Incognito.
I wasn't expecting to get the opportunity to come back here to Umbria. The last time we were here was in the mid 90s. So yes, it was
1993. I was
1993. Yes. So it was a pleasant surprise that Mario Biondi invited us here as special guest on his show. So we're very grateful.
How did you meet Mario Biondi?
I was first of all, I heard Giles Peterson play something in England, but I didn't realize it was Mario Biondi. Then I met a friend who told me we have this great singer in Italy who has a deep voice, you know, it's like, and a great soul singer. You must meet him. And this guy Vicky kept on telling me about him, and then I got to an invitation to meet him, and he came to one of our concerts.
Oh,
yeah, and so. And he liked the music, and we through another friend, one of his through his management, we got in touch, and now not only do we know him as a friend, but now we also have worked with him, and what a great pleasure that's been.
Mario is a great musician, a great singer. Well, let's talk about Incognito. The band is together since
1979.
And you were there.
Yes, I'm the only one in the band.
the real founder then, one of the real founders from 79.
Yeah, there was two guys who found Incognito. And sadly, my friend Paul Tubbs Williams, who was the founder member, who was also the bass player in my first band, a band called Light of the World. Sadly, he's passed away, so that leaves only me who survives. Yeah.
The very beginning. How would you describe the career of Incognito? When did you really had the first big international recognition? How the major steps?
Well, obviously, for me, the major step was getting the first album recorded and the first hits that we had back in the UK in 1979, 1981, release of the album. And then the next big surge of energy that came to us that we weren't expecting was signing to Talking Loud and the whole acid jazz movement, and having a hit with Jocelyn Brown, with Always There. Mesa, Don't You Worry About a Thing, and then going on tour, and everybody loving Still a Friend of Mine, and the story, you know, from then on, we went on to record an album called 100 Degrees and Rising, which I wrote here in Italy. You know, I'd fallen in love with an Italian girl,
and you were here when you
so there's a big Italian history with us, you know, and we had a tune called Every Day, which was popular here, and the rest is history.
Okay, one thing. At a certain point, Incognito got jazz into the story, into their music. When was this? How important was jazz for you?
Oh, right from the very beginning, because you know, we had our first album was actually called Jazz Funk. You know, we were just trying to emulate people like Herbie Hancock, you know, bands like Pleasure and
electric jazz, funk jazz,
Ronnie Laws. And then, but when people heard it, they said, this is unique. This is very much like a new sound. Okay. We said, not really, but because when you come from a different country and we're not from America, we have a different energy.
Right, it's true.
We also listen, and we're more exposed to a different type of bass sound as well because of the Jamaican community in the UK. And we don't have a Latino community, but we have like a kind of like a funk community from Africa, you know. So we've got different influences, and it gave us our sound, but our sound really comes from my record collection. You know, listening to the music of Stevie Wonder, Tower of Power, listening to Shaka Khan, and now actually working with Shaka Khan.
Oh yeah, that's the next project. Yeah.
No, we've done it now.
Are you ready? Yeah, it's right.
It comes out on the 26th.
Wow.
Mario and Shaka are on the same
and you. That's very good. So, thanks very much for having given little time of you after the show that you're probably very tired. You don't look old, but definitely you must have some age because
I'm 53 years old. And the music that we are fortunate to be a part of, maybe physically I'm getting old, but my spirit is very young, and I feel like we've just begun.
Right. That's exactly
Started.
right. That's the same thing that everybody who works with music, who has music in his life, in his art. We can all say the same thing. The body ages, but the mind and the soul gets fresh every day thanks to the music. Thank you very much. It was nice to meet you, really, very much.
Thank you.